really felt a call to give back to the Army in that way. And that's kind of what segued me into becoming an admin for the Army Mom Life team. I really wanted to help soldiers, and after I became a mother, that became a defining, identifier of who I was as a person.
I want to make a good impact on my daughters and set a good example as to the fact that just because you're a woman doesn't mean that there's limitations to what you can do and achieve in the military. I also want to set a good example and show women in the Army who are serving, that are mothers, that there are no limitations to what you can do and that you can be a successful mother as well as a successful or have a successful Army career. First, I made a group called ACFT Training for Pregnant and Postpartum Soldiers, which helped pregnancy and postpartum soldiers train for the ACFT because it was a big worry at the time. We were unsure how we should train because it was a new thing for the Army, and obviously it's a new thing for pregnancy and postpartum soldiers. In the group, women were starting to talk about everyday mom issues they were having in the Army, and so some of the members wanted to keep it focused towards the ACFT, which is what led to me creating the Army Mom Life, so that they could talk about anything they wanted to that pertained to either being in the service, being a mom, or both.
And that's when I have soldiers that from my previous duty station that are currently mothers. One of them, I think, she works in an FDC. She's an NCO now. She just got promoted. I'm so proud of her. She has a 1-year-old little boy, and she's a single mother. And she was one of my soldiers when I was there. And I think about, her looking at what I was going through when I was going through, my postpartum period, my pregnancy period, and her seeing the challenges that I had, and now her going through that. And while they're not perfect, they're a lot better. And I know that me being openly, pumping and nursing, and me being openly proud to be a mom and be in the Army, me staying in, me persevering, going through that, not, backing down when people give you pushback, because they will. If you really care about something, you push through it. You set the example, which is what you were saying. You can't enact change if you don't speak up.
I think I know you asked about negative impacts, but I think a positive impact of this is those younger soldiers who don't have families yet. Maybe they have seen the mothers who are currently serving struggling because of the way the regulations were, and now with these policy changes, they kind of see that we got a breath of fresh air because we have more room to be able to be a successful mother or father and have a successful Army career.
I mean, the backbone and the heart of this entire policy change are the soldiers.